Hey guys, Diane here, and today we're going to be doing a spoiler-free review of The Vanishing by Bentley Little. So hit that like and subscribe button and we'll get into it. Okay, so The Vanishing. So in this book, it kind of starts out with you're following a family, and it kind of starts off as just a normal dynamic, and then it gets weirder and weirder and weirder, and then a murder happens. So you're going, but the murder isn't just in one family. It's in quite a few different families in the wealthy, on the wealthy side. So these are like multimillionaires, like super uber rich people. And it's just like these horrific murders, and it's kind of like a domino effect. It happens here, and then it's, happening with all these other families as well. And so you're kind of trying to piece together why it's happening, what's going on, why these men all seem to have been triggered at the same time. And so you're kind of going along that time, but you also have another timeline of kind of in the gold rush days, and you're going with a community and kind of their track across the country, and they're going out to California to, pursue looking for gold and things like that. And they've kind of dug too deep, and they found, this very something, this ominous thing. I don't want to get too much away, but so you're kind of going in between both timelines. And this book is about 400 pages. I listened to it on my library app. So when I was like, oh, it's 400 pages, it felt about 400 pages. The pacing was it was pretty quick. Everything happened. There was a lot that happens, and it happens pretty fast. And you're going from pretty much in the very beginning, it just starts out like crazy. And so then you're going from one crazy murder to the next, to this, to that. So there's a lot that happens in this book. If I were to try to pinpoint one standout moment, I actually can, but there's so much that happens that it would be hard to kind of pinpoint just one, because there is a lot. It's very fast paced. It's really going to kind of keep you on your toes and keep you interested. As far as twists go, I can't really remember a whole lot of twists. I kind of put those things together myself, and it wasn't really that surprising when it was kind of revealed. Not to say that it wasn't enjoyable, but I could kind of see it coming. I did enjoy this book. There was a little bit of depth I feel like missing in this story. The characters, I was just kind of like, if they survive, they survive. If they don't, they don't. I wasn't too attached to anybody because it was really fast paced, and you were going from this story to that story to that story to that story. So it was there was almost too many like people in it to really care about just one, if that makes sense. This is my first Bentley Little book, and I will read another Bentley Little book because I feel like he does have a really good writing style. It is really fast-paced, so I do enjoy that. Is it something that I'm going to be really expecting a whole lot of, oomph from, a whole lot of character-driven story from? Probably not. I'm not going to really be expecting too much out of what I read, but it is fun. It almost reminded me of like a CBS show. It like on the good side. Like it was just almost mainstream, but super dark. So it was mainstream, but then it had to throw in a bunch of like nasty stuff to where you would be like, oh, okay, so this is crazy. I mean, it was a good book, but it's not something that I was really drawn into. I mean, it was just okay. I would probably give it about a 6.5, 7. It's not something that I'm going to really, it's not something that if someone were to ask me, oh, hey, what should I read in the horror genre? This book is not going to pop up. It's not going to, jump out to me as something that I would be excited to recommend to somebody. But if you're, it was free on my library app, so I figured, hey, what the heck? So, it was pretty good. And, it was fast paced, and you go in with no expectations. You can't be let down, right? So, but, so if you've read this book, or if you have any other Bentley Little recommendations, let me know in the comments, and hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.